thought 3 was for triangles.
We like to go one step. Aha. She has wit. Welcome back to American McGee's Alice.
American McGee's Alice.
Oh, very nice. It's French. Can't you tell by this outrageous accent? Alright, so this part you gotta like watch the streams and oh god. There we go.
I always want to say Velkommen. Velkommen.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Sounds more German.
It is German.
Welcome.
Velkommen.
Or Transylvanian. Welcome. Welcome to my castle.
I always wondered what actual like Romanian sounded like, and
Okay.
one of my coworkers actually immigrated from Romania.
Oh, there we go. And the victor is
What?
the what'd I say, victor?
Yeah.
The results?
Oh, I mean, it's a really nifty accent.
Verdict.
Oh, the verdict.
The verdict.
I was like, the
And
winner?
The verdict is
I didn't know we were trying to win anything. No, he was a really cool
the
dude.
winning accent, of course.
Yeah, he was a really cool dude. It does sound very Germanic, which is, it's right by like Austria and things, and they speak German, so it makes sense. But it was interesting because I worked with him when I did door-to-door sales,
Okay.
and it's like he would forget certain words.
Okay.
I really enjoyed working with a lot of the foreign people. I feel like it made me a better writer. If that
makes
if
sense.
that sounds, like anything, because I read so many books where it's
that
like,
was one of the things I discovered about like portraying different cultures and stuff
Yeah.
like that is like just study or talk
Yeah.
to more people, visit areas.
well, not only that, but we read so many, like, I read all kinds of books. I really like young adult fiction. Not so much as of late because they're all the same lately, so I'm just kind of like, eh. But typically, whenever you read young adult fiction and there's someone there that, like, they don't speak English, it's always like, oh, darn, I forgot that word. And it's, like, perfect English forgetting the word instead of, like, how they actually would speak.
Okay.
So, I think the word was, like, butterfly or something.
Butterfly.
And he couldn't remember the word for butterfly, and he was like, like soaring condiments. And I'm like, what?
Soaring condiment.
Because he knew like butter and fly, but
Yeah.
he couldn't remember like butterfly. So
Okay.
it was really funny to like watch him work through these words that he didn't quite know, but words that he did know related to the word he didn't know.
Okay.
So, and it's like, to me, that made me a better writer in the sense of like writing foreign people that don't necessarily speak that language
Yeah.
and how they would work through trying to remember certain phrases.
Well, that was one of the things I looked into on like forums and stuff, like outside of Twitter, because like I can't
Yeah.
stand the
Good luck with
mindset
Twitter.
behind Twitter. But like on forums about like portraying cultures and cultural appropriation is like have people of that culture review it.
Yeah.
Well-intentioned people, like, oh, hey, this is kind of not right. Why don't you try this? Or I see where you're getting at, but how about this? Like, also people that you know, like that helps.
Yeah, not only that, but do your research, man. Like,
Yeah.
don't just make it up, have truth behind it. So, of course, fiction is fiction if you're
But, like,
writing
it's also
something
like
fake,
you
but
said,
especially
like,
in today's
if your
climate.
intent can get
Yeah.
through to the reader, that helps a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Now, that doesn't mean, like, everyone's going to like it because at the end of the day, like,
You're always
not
gonna have
of that culture.
Yeah. But
But that was
I-
what happened with Soul.
But what I find super interesting about it is, like, I don't think I'll ever forget the one time in high school I wore, like a little hair clip, a clasp that most people would put on, like, dreadlocks.
Yeah.
And someone yelled at me for that. And I was like, I descend from Vikings.
Right.
They wear those. Like, I'm not appropriating anyone's
Right.
culture. So you never know as well, because we are
Right.
all so mixed up anymore.
Yeah.
You know, very, very, very rarely is there anyone that is like, I am this culture only.
Yeah.
I am this heritage only. It's like, nah, I'm a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Yeah, like, I'm from Scotland.
Yeah. Whereas, like, you know, my grandparents were all, like, fully something or...
Shot right in between.
Get it?
There we go.
But, I mean, I do a lot of research, and I try to reach out to people that I know.
Mm-hmm. But, like, that was the deal with Soul. Like,
Yeah.
the director is, like, white as snow.
Yeah.
But one of his, like, inspirations who actually, like, helped write the script was a black guy.
Well, not only
Who,
that...
like, lived that
Yeah.
lifestyle.
But not
So
only
he
that,
helped
I
influence it.
don't think that...
But what's his
I
name
really
is
love
still
Soul.
the director.
Yeah, I really loved the movie Soul. If you haven't seen it, I would recommend it.
Yeah.
It just, to me, it was really, really beautifully done. But his ethnicity had nothing to do with the story.
Oh, son of a bitch.
It was his dream of being a musician. So it's...
I mean, that did help in the,
Yeah,
like,
but that's the
setting.
thing that I don't understand is people being so hard on, like, the ethnicity. It's like, if I want to write an African-American character, I'm going to get yelled at because I am not African-American. And it's like, but I want to because
right.
they add to the story as a character. I just hiccuped, sorry.
Well, not just that, but, like, it's nice to have diversity in your
Yeah.
story. Not pandering diversity,
Right.
but, like, actual, like, characters and having those conversations.
Because that's one story that I'm working on is very, very culturally, I'm trying to think of how to word it. I use all kinds of cultures.
Yeah.
Because it's primarily based around afterlife myths from different cultures. And it's like, for those different cultures, I've been doing a ton of research, buying a ton of books, you know, looking up a lot of different things so that it's
Yeah.
correct.
Whereas, like, overall, my opinion is, like, if you're willing to do the research, if you're willing to make corrections
Yeah.
and, like, adapt to criticism, I think you can write almost anything.
Yeah, I think so too.
Like, I think I could be able to write female characters with the guidance and experience from, like, females.
Not-
talking to them and being like, hey.
She accidentally caressed her breast with the back of her hand. How do you fucking do that? That is not an accident.
I didn't write that.
No. No, I was reading a book that was written by a male author with a female main character, and just some of the shit he wrote, I was like, are you kidding me? Have you ever spoken to a woman a day in your goddamn life?
But, like, it's
Like-
weird because we assumed that was Shantae, and it's written by a couple.
Yeah.
A married couple. That's just their taste.
And it's like, I don't ever want to be like, oh, men can't write women, because that is
Right.
not true at all.
No.
Like, some of my favorite books have female protagonists written by men, and they're very well done. Just the same as, like, women writing male protagonists. Like,
I think
it's about your skill and your taste and what you like or don't like.
Miyazaki has some of the best written women
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
in, like, any medium ever. And, I mean, that's a bold statement. And there's still so much more I'd love to experience and, like, branch out from. But from what I've experienced, Hayao Miyazaki has, like, the most inspirational characters.
Yeah.
That I want to aspire to, like, write more.
To me, Miyazaki has the most relatable characters.
Yeah.
They're the most
Like, even the slice of
honest.
lives are
Yeah.
just, like, so entertaining.
Well, to me, they feel the most honest.
Yeah.
So it's like they're making mistakes. They're, you know, doing things wrong. They do bad things. They do good things. They, like, feel the full range of emotions that they can feel. And it's like they do it unapologetically. And I think that that's so important when you're making a character.
Yeah.
Because if your viewer or reader can't relate to the character, then
Yeah.
they're not going to enjoy them as much.
Yeah. Whereas we've kind of established that, like, writing characters in video games is, like, completely different.
Oh, yeah.
Especially with, like, RPGs or platformers, because, like, you need just enough story, but not enough to where it interferes
Yeah.
with the gameplay.
Yeah.
Now, granted, you can have games that are nothing but story, like visual novels and, like, cinematic ghost train rides,
Yeah.
I believe is the term that Yahtzee coined. But for the most part, if, like, you're focusing on gameplay, your story's gonna have to just,
Take
like,
a back seat.
Take a back seat, exactly. Now, on to the matter at hand. This
I hated this
is
level.
the clock tower. It feels very much like Castlevania because it's very rare to play a Castlevania game without a clock tower. And this is just annoying Luckily, when you fall, you don't die. You just like start back at the last
I am at
segment.
99% certain I cried.
But I save a lot here every time I make a jump. And I'm just like, okay, this seems safe. I'm gonna save. Because kiss my ass, I don't want to start all the way at the bottom. But it is nice when you like reach the very top and you can look down and see the entire level below you. But it's also sad to where like if you miss, you go all the way down to the bottom and you're just like, oh, this is a fate worse than death.
Yeah.
Like vertical levels, they kind of piss me off because like you'll reach the very top.
I think it's a really, really cool concept.
Misjudge a jump and go
And then
all
just-
the way down to the bottom.
All the way down to the
All
bottom.
the way to the bottle of champagne. Which, by the way, we better throw that.
Yeah,
one
I was
out.
gonna say we should probably get rid of that. Neither of us are very big drinkers.
No.
But we received a bottle of champagne as a gift, and so we opened it for New Year's.
Yeah.
Each had a glass, and
Yep.
it's been in the fridge since.
Yeah, so that little fella gotta go.
Yeah.
But no, I used to drink frequently, but I've just stopped. And
I mean,
now
I
every
used
time I try to
to-
get back, I'm just like,
See, I didn't like. I was never
It's
a
not for
big
me.
bar person.
Right.
I was a very big club person.
Okay.
Like, I wanted to go dancing and have fun and drink.
Okay.
Like, I was never like, let's go sit at the bar.
Yeah. Whereas I sat at the bar. Like my dad was huge with it, so I was
Yeah.
just like, well, I'm here now.
Yeah. Whereas, like, whenever I drink, I want to dance. I want to be weird. I don't know. I can't sit still.
And like I'd be there so long, it's just like, wow, these bartenders actually like me. It's not the money. There's an actual connection here. Wrong.
Wrong.
Yeah. Like, don't fall for that trap. Which is okay because like you're a young person growing up.
I do feel like
It's
at
those kind of
some
experiences
yeah,
that,
at some
like-
point though, like they do care, because I feel that way about some of like my regulars that I get, and it's just like
Yeah.
I'm really nice to them, and I try and go above and beyond for them, and it's like, yes, they pay me and they tip me,
Yeah.
but I do genuinely care how their day is. You know, I don't want to know the nitty gritty details about their life, but like,
Right.
how are you today is genuine.
Okay.
You know. Oh,
Fuck. Where'd I land?
there's a platform below you.
Oh. Oh. Okay. So there's that.
Yeah, so you have to wait for that guy to come all the way back down.
Nah, we'll just do this.
You're like, no. I don't.
We'll just
I don't
load
think
and
we
try
will.
again. If at first you do not succeed, load again.
Load and try again.
Exactly.
See, those look like foot pedals.
Yeah.
They remind me of like foot pedals to a sewing machine.
There we go.
Is this the one where you get smushed?
You can get smushed. I don't know if I get smushed.
I got smushed in one.
Well, that's the only way you can die here, because if you fall, you just like start back.
Yeah.
It doesn't count as a death. But if you get smushed, that
You
counts
do
as a
die.
death.
And then you start all the way back over from the beginning.
Yep, you get pinched. And it's just like, oh my.
Oh, I hated that one because it's a like a gear.
Yeah.
That's a gear. That's not a cog. And
See, right up there is the exit.
through it.
Yes, you can. So what I like to do is like fall on one of these and just
Well, yeah, it's good if you can.
remember
I'm pretty sure I sailed right through.
those little feet symbols.
Baller. Like nothing but net.
All right then. Round and around and around we'll go. Where will we stop? Nobody knows. Oh, fuck.
Ah, well.
Take two. Speed. Marker. All right.
Oh, come. Sincere concentration here.
Yep. Right on the set. It's like, I think Robin Williams did that bit about golfers. It's like, they just require so much silence. Could people be a little quieter? I'd like to hear the grass grow.
Ah.
Okay.
Oh, there it is.
Yep. Oh, fuck, I went the wrong way. I was supposed to. Well. Let's try that again. Ah!
Yep. See? Straight baller.
Nope. Loading again. Take three. Three's the money. 3 is the number thou shalt count. And the number we rely on shall be 3. We will not use 4. Neither what shall we use 2.
We are no longer the knights
5
who say
is right out. There we go. 1, 2, 5. 3, sir. 3. 3. Here we go. Oh. Squash like a bug. Take 4. 4?
4 is the number. 4 is the number it shall be.
Yeah, let's try 4.
Who needs 3?
3's for squares.
I thought 3 was for triangles.
We like to go one step. Aha. She has wit.
It'd be so much funnier if I didn't laugh at myself.
I think it adds something. Alrighty.
To the portal.
And there we go. The map is full. Now we can
Nice.
enter the castle of Queensland.
Dun, dun, dun.
This is it. The final stretch.
Oh, Alice.
And an achievement unlocked. Royal
Nice.
approach.
Nice.
Alright, but we have to man the drawbridge. Griffin versus Jabberwock. Monsters, fight.
Ding, ding.
Get over here.
Finish him.
Fatality.
How is that not a thing yet?
What?
Like Mortal Kombat, but with straight monsters? Vampire versus werewolf. Fight!
I mean, there's a lot of arcade games very similar, like Primal Rage.
Yeah.
Has like apes and dinosaurs. Killer Instinct has like all sorts of mutants.
I just meant like classic monsters.
Write that down. They're all part of the public domain.
That's what I'm saying.
Dracula versus the Invisible Man.
Do you have a pen?
Monsters, fight. You can never find a pen.
When you need one.
Boss. He is gruesome. Yeah, we got a Sharpie.
That's fine, that'll work.
Do the Sharpie while I get ignited. Gotta grab the health. So what I like using for the rematch with the Jabberwock is the eye staff.
Better watch yourself.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh god. Oh my god, I'm on fire.
I'm on fire.
There we go. But the first phase, you want to singe his wings, and then the second phase, you just want to blast his chest open. It's very hard, because if you get caught in the flames, they'll just immediately deplete your health. So, in the next part, we're going to take on the Jabberwock. And, oh, hang on.
We're gonna save first.
Yeah, we're gonna save after the cutscene. That way we don't have to keep rewatching the cutscene.
Truth.
But I wonder what program would be best to make a fighting game.
I don't know. We'll have to look into it.
Yeah. It's not like the 6 games we're working on now is
Yeah.
enough.
Nah.
That's his life. Again, create till you die.
Facts.
That's my motto, and I'm sticking to it.
Same. I mean, I have an entire shelf of unfinished book ideas. So.
Touche. I finished 3 of my game ideas, with so many more to go. And I'm only gonna be 31.
Woohoo!
So long as I don't get hit by the newest plague.
I mean, we're
I should
lucky
be
so
okay.
far. To the best of my knowledge.
Son of a bitch. We're lucky, Jabberwock's like, and I took that personally. I'll nuke the bitch. I'm really hoping I could beat this guy before the part, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I think we're gonna have to move on into the next episode.
I mean, he's a
Take him down.
tough battle.
Yeah. And yeah, Griffin's of no help.
You know, the Griffin's like, you can do it.
Like in the fight, he got burnt once, and then slapped the second time, and that killed him. It's just like, gee,
Yeah.
fail.
Meanwhile, Alice is like, I'm on fucking fire.
Yeah. Here, Griffin, have a meta essence. Keep fighting the good fight. Oh no. Ah! Just raise your hands up.
I know
That'll help extinguish the flames faster.
I know that's the funniest thing I've ever seen, though, is like Alice just throws her arms up like, ah! Stop, drop, and roll, Alice, stop, drop, and roll.
Yeah, in Zelda games, you can literally stop, drop, roll.
That's
Like,
funny.
you can be like, hop, 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 hop.
yeah.
Roll the fire out.
Put yourself out.
Yep. Alice just like, waves around with her hands in the air like she just don't care.
Singing Ayo.
Oh, he hawked a loogie. A killer loogie.
I would die at that too.
All right, next part, we're going to really take on this Jabberwock. See you then.
Toodles.